Chapter 10. Then Jehovah said to Moses, "Go into Pharaoh, because I have let his heart and the hearts of his servants become unresponsive, in order that I may set these signs of mine right before him, and in order that you may declare in the ears of your son and your son's son how severely I have dealt with Egypt, and my signs that I have established among them. And you will certainly know that I am Jehovah." So Moses and Aaron went in to Pharaoh and said to him, "This is what Jehovah the God of the Hebrews has said. How long must you refuse to submit yourself to me? Send my people away that they may serve me. For if you continue refusing to send my people away, here I am bringing locusts within your boundaries tomorrow. And they will actually cover the visible surface of the earth, and it will not be possible to see the earth. And they will simply eat up the rest of what has escaped, what has been left to you people by the hail, and they will certainly eat every sprouting tree of yours out of the field. And your houses, and the houses of all your servants, and the houses of all Egypt will be filled to an extent that your fathers and your fathers' fathers have not seen it from the day of their existing upon the ground until this day." With that, he turned and went out from Pharaoh. After that, Pharaoh's servants said to him, "How long will this man prove to be as a snare to us? Send the men away that they may serve Jehovah their God. Do you not yet know that Egypt has perished?" So Moses and Aaron were brought back to Pharaoh, and he said to them, "Go, serve Jehovah your God." "Who in particular are the ones going?" Then Moses said, "With our young people and our old people we shall go. With our sons and our daughters, with our sheep and our cattle we shall go, for we have a festival to Jehovah." In turn he said to them, "Let it prove to be so, that Jehovah is with you when I shall send you and your little ones away? See, on the contrary, something evil is your aim. Not so. Go, please, you who are able-bodied men, and serve Jehovah, because that is what you are seeking to secure." With that, they were driven out from before Pharaoh. Jehovah now said to Moses, "Stretch your hand out over the land of Egypt for the locusts, that they may come up over the land of Egypt and eat up all the vegetation of the land, everything that the hail has let remain." At once Moses stretched his rod out over the land of Egypt, and Jehovah caused an east wind to blow upon the land all that day and all night. The morning came, and the east wind carried the locusts. And the locusts began to come up over all the land of Egypt, and to settle down upon all the territory of Egypt. They were very burdensome. Before them there had never turned up in this way locusts like them, and there will never turn up any in this way after them. And they went covering the visible surface of the entire land, and the land grew dark. And they went on eating up all the vegetation of the land, and all the fruit of the trees that the hail had left. And there was left nothing green on the trees, or on the vegetation of the field, in all the land of Egypt. So Pharaoh hurriedly called Moses and Aaron and said, "I have sinned against Jehovah your God, and against you. And now pardon, please, my sin, just this once, and entreat Jehovah your God, that he may turn away just this deadly plague from upon me." So he went out from Pharaoh and made entreaty to Jehovah. Then Jehovah made a shift to a very stiff west wind, and it carried the locusts away and drove them into the Red Sea. Not a single locust was let remain in all the territory of Egypt. However, Jehovah let Pharaoh's heart become obstinate, and he did not send the sons of Israel away. Jehovah then said to Moses, "Stretch your hand out toward the heavens, that darkness may occur over the land of Egypt, and the darkness may be felt." Moses immediately stretched his hand out toward the heavens, and a gloomy darkness began to occur in all the land of Egypt for 3 days. They did not see one another, and none of them got up from his own place 3 days. But for all the sons of Israel, there proved to be light in their dwellings. After that Pharaoh called Moses and said, "Go, serve Jehovah. Only your sheep and your cattle will be detained. Your little ones also may go with you." But Moses said, "You yourself will also give into our hands sacrifices and burnt offerings, as we must render them to Jehovah our God. And our livestock will also go with us. Not a hoof will be allowed to remain, because it is from them that we shall take some to worship Jehovah our God. And we ourselves do not know what we shall render in worship to Jehovah until our arriving there." At this, Jehovah let Pharaoh's heart become obstinate, and he did not consent to send them away. So Pharaoh said to him, "Get out from me. Watch yourself. Do not try to see my face again, because on the day of your seeing my face, you will die." To this Moses said, "That is the way you have spoken. I shall not try to see your face any more." Chapter 11. And Jehovah proceeded to say to Moses, "One plague more I am going to bring upon Pharaoh and Egypt. After that, he will send you away from here. At the time he sends you away altogether, he will literally drive you out from here. Speak now in the ears of the people, that they should ask every man of his companion, and every woman of her companion, articles of silver and articles of gold." Accordingly, Jehovah gave the people favor in the eyes of the Egyptians. The man Moses, too, was very great in the land of Egypt, in the eyes of Pharaoh's servants and in the eyes of the people. And Moses went on to say, "This is what Jehovah has said. About midnight I am going out into the midst of Egypt, and every firstborn in the land of Egypt must die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who is sitting on his throne, to the firstborn of the maidservant who is at the handmill, and every firstborn of beast. And there will certainly occur a great outcry in all the land of Egypt, the like of which has never yet occurred, and the like of which will never be brought about again. But against any of the sons of Israel will no dog move eagerly its tongue, from man to beast, in order that you people may know that Jehovah can make a distinction between the Egyptians and the sons of Israel. And all these servants of yours will certainly come down to me, and prostrate themselves to me, saying, 'Go, you and all the people who follow your steps.' And after that I shall go out." With that, he went out from Pharaoh in the heat of anger. Then Jehovah said to Moses, "Pharaoh will not listen to you men, in order for my miracles to be increased in the land of Egypt." And Moses and Aaron performed all these miracles before Pharaoh. But Jehovah would let Pharaoh's heart become obstinate, so that he did not send the sons of Israel away from his land.